George Sanderlin's account. On hearing the noise of a fight, Samuel Atwood came up to see what was the matter, and entering the alley had the latter part of the combat. And when the boys, who had been fighting, had disappeared, he met the 10 or 12 soldiers who had been fighting with them, rushing down the alley towards the square, and asked them if they intended to murder people. They answered, "Yes, we do," and struck and wounded Atwood. Immediately after, these heroes, the British officers, appeared in the square asking, where were the cowards? One of them advanced toward the youth, who had a staff in his hand. But the young man, seeing a person near him with a drawn sword, held up his staff in defense, and then quietly passed him up with Little Alley to King Street, where they attacked single and unarmed persons till they raised much clamour. 30 or 40 persons, mostly lads, being this means gathered in Kingston. Captain Preston, with a party of men who charged bayonets, came from the main guard to the commissioner's house, the soldiers pushing their bayonets, crying, "Make way!" They took place by the custom house, and continuing to push to drive people off, pricked some in several places, on which they were clamorous, and it is said, threw snowballs. On this, the captain commanded them to fire, and more snowballs coming, he said, "Fire be the consequences what it will." One soldier then fired, and a townsman with a cudgel struck him over the hands with such force that he dropped his firelock, and rushing forward, aimed a blow at the captain's head, which glazed his hat and fell pretty heavy on his arm. However, the soldiers continued to fire successively till 7 or 8 or so, some say 11, were discharged. By these fatal manoeuvres, 3 men were laid dead on the spot, and 2 more struggling for their lives.